Hi, I'm Emily. This is Freddie. We are really looking forward to sharing our exercises with you. And so let's get into it. In this video, we're going to look at a simple exercise to help improve the control through your ankles, feet, knees and hips. Okay? Hi, Freddie. Hopeless, in my way. Freddie, come sit over here. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. You stay there. Okay. So first of all I want you to do is just do a little test. And it's quite nice if you've already released your feet and to have a look for my feet release exercise before you do this. Okay, so what we want to do is see if we can lift and lower 3 times on each side and then the same on the other side. So just looking at how smooth that movement feels and whether we can achieve it. Okay, moving on from there, we're going to do an exercise called the 4x4. So to start this off, we start with a little knee bend. Then you're going to lift up your heels. You're going to keep your heels lifted. You're going to rise up and then you're going to drop your heels down. So bending, lifting, rising up and dropping down. So if I just show you from this angle, bending, lifting, rising up, dropping down. Bending, lifting, rising up, dropping down. And again, you want to repeat that 5 to 10 times maybe. Don't focus on counting, always don't focus on counting, because then you're probably not focusing on the quality of your movement. But if you're a numbers person, let's go with 10. And then after that, we're going to reverse the number that we do. So we're just going to change it. So you're going to rise up, bend your knees, drop your heels down and lift up. Rise up, bend your knees, drop your heels down and lift up. And I think one of the most important things that you do need to remember in this exercise is that we're working on alignment with our legs. So what we want to do is make sure that we've got our hips, our knees, our ankles and our second toes in line as we do this, and that our feet and our knees aren't jiggling around to the side. We're keeping that nice and organized. Now if you struggle with that, one thing you can do is grab a ball. So I've got one of these soft Pilates balls, or you can use a spiky ball or a tennis ball, and what you're going to do is you're going to pop that ball between your legs like you're laying an egg, okay? And what that does is it just connects the inner thighs into the pelvic floor and into your upper abdominals. So from there, again repeating that exercise, rise up, bend your knees, drop your heels down, lift up. And if we reverse that, bend your knees, lift your heels up, rise up and drop down. The other way that you can do this exercise also is using a ball, and you're just popping the ball just above your ankles, so just above the knobbly bit on the inside of your ankles. And again, you're rising up, you're bending your knees, you're dropping your heels down and you're lifting up. Bending your knees, lifting up, rising up and dropping down. So then it's quite nice just to see how your movement is after that, whether you're a little more stable, lifting up and down. And always important to remember, when you're balancing on one leg, are your abdominals engaged? And by that I don't mean bracing the abdominals, I mean that lifting up out of the pelvic floor, drawing the upper abdominals in. And again, other side, rising up and dropping down. Actually doing not too badly with my ankles today because they are pretty wobbly. Great. So please do leave me a message in the comments. Ask any questions you like about how you can achieve this movement better, or what you're noticing in your body that might not feel quite right. I really do look forward to seeing you in my next video. See you soon. Bye.